And welcome back to the Daily News. Cinda Seamon is with us now. She is a fire and life safety educator with Hilton Head Island Fire Rescue. So good to have you with us.
Thank you.
And happy holidays to you.
Thanks to you too.
So as we're talking holidays, today our topic is on space heaters.
Right.
So first of all, why are space heaters a good option or maybe not so good?
They are a good option because they're economical. They're easy to use. They provide a nice warming area in a small space. So they do work well, but if we don't use them correctly, they really can be a problem. They should be plugged directly into the wall. Yes. We were visiting a home helping with some smoke alarms recently, and we found the woman had an extension cord to plug it in. Mm-hmm. When we checked the extension cord plugged into the heater, it had melted together. An extension cord can't carry that load of a space heater. They need to be plugged directly into the wall. There's a case where, guess what, the space heater wasn't such a good option.
Right. So in the home, where should they be positioned, Cinda? Near furniture, away from furniture? Talk about that.
Right. Well, first of all, 3 feet from anything combustible.
Oh, okay.
So that you really have to kind of plan where you're going to use it. It needs to be attended at all times.
Right.
But think about it at night. You're thinking, well, okay, I've got it 3 feet from my bed. But when that comforter comes off during the middle of the night and might be thrown over, that can be a problem. So we don't want to have those on at night. You really have to look around at your surroundings and see where your combustibles are. See where you have plenty of space around that space heater. Keep that 3 feet rule in mind, 3 feet from anything combustible.
Okay, very good. Now, there are different sizes of space heater. The little ones, there's big ones, there's certifications. So when you're purchasing a space heater, what do you look for?
Well, you want to look for something that has a tip over feature, which means if it tips over, it will automatically turn off.
Okay.
Also look for something with an independent testing lab tag on it that's been tested by an independent laboratory, so you at least have a certain level of safety with that. Those are kind of the main things to look for in a space heater.
All right. Anything else on space heaters? And we're going to jump over to fireplaces and fire. Anything else that we want folks to remember?
Just the main thing is plug directly into the wall.
Right.
Keep it away from anything combustible and make sure it stays attended. Don't leave it on in a room when you leave the room for any period of time.
Unplug it.
Because you don't need it. You're not in there. So,
okay. Now, if it plugs in, does it turn off? Is there a feature to turn it off and on, or do you always just unplug?
No, there's usually a feature to turn it on and off. There's usually a dial. Okay, they're a little bit different, but normally there's a dial.
Okay, how about some general safety for fireplaces, Cinda?
Okay, well, first of all, we always want to have either the glass or the screen for lots of reasons. Children, pets, and sparks that might fly out onto a carpet or something combustible.
Right.
Be careful about what you put in the fireplace. I remember growing up, we used to put everything in the fireplace when we were opening presents.
We put the wrapping paper, bow, whatever.
And I think materials were different then. But even this shiny
kind of
wrapping
foil-like,
paper can explode in the fireplace. So it's really just not a catch-all. You have to be careful. Let's use the right kind of either burning logs or logs. Let's stack them from the back forward. Let's make sure we have a screen, we have glass. And make sure your fireplace is inspected yearly. Are you taking care of it? Are you making sure everything's okay? Every year, have that inspection.
Okay, very good. Yeah. Well, great tips as always. Thanks. Great safety tips. And again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
To Cinda Seamon. And we'll be right back after the break. Don't go away, everyone.